James had 28 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds in the 129-123 OT win at New York. The 38-year-old continues to dominate, is now 80 points away from passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record that has stood for nearly 39 years. LeBron, is the thought of passing Kareem getting heavier with achievement being so close?
LeBron, how conscious are you of the scoring record while you're playing the games?
Not at all. I didn't get to this point in my career by thinking about, records or how many points I have or whatever the case may be. I just play the game the right way. I approach the game every night on trying to be a triple threat by scoring, rebounding, assisting, defending, and then later made the chips fall where they may. So I think maybe when I get close, super duper close, maybe it'll be in the back of my mind or in the front of my mind. But I don't ever put that type of pressure on myself. I just go out and play.
Dog, 89 away.
Yeah.
You view LeBron as an all-time great scorer.
It's weird. I kind of don't, because when I think of the all-time, I'm thinking of Malone, I think of Kareem, I certainly think of Wilt, Kobe, Jordan. I don't think of LeBron from that standpoint, and that's a tribute to him, because he's so great in the other things that he does. I almost don't think of him as being a guy who's going to go down there and, score 45, 50 points a game, and obviously he's capable of doing it. Now, the one thing that does bother me about LeBron, he couldn't play on Monday night in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's the curse for the NBA.
Oh, it's a terrible thing.
What about the guy who took his kid, who actually went to Hawk to take his kid to see the great LeBron play, and he doesn't play that game, the kid's in tears. That is a huge problem. This has become a joke for the NBA. Play the game.
No argument
He
here.
agrees.
No argument here with you guys. I've been complaining about it for
that's
years.
Impossible.
I've been complaining about it for years, and the NBA the owners they're going to have to do something with these collective bargaining negotiations
therapy,
to address
it's a bunch of
They have to
garbage.
do it.
Right.
They have to do it.
But I don't want to get away from how great he is, because he is listen, 118 points, he's going to get it. The idea that he's going to wait, though, to get it in L.A., I don't think the L.A. sports fan cares that much about LeBron. You think they haven't sold out?
They don't care about him to the point that they cared about Kobe, of course not.
Kareem.
Or Kareem,
or
Magic and stuff like that. But they care. Because how much do they have to care about right now?
I understand that.
You got to hold on something.
But the Lakers...
They got a couple more days to the Dodgers start up again.
But the Laker fan...
Why? Before they lose in the postseason again?
That's true, too.
Come on now.
But the Laker fan does know that LeBron went to L.A. not to be on the Lakers, that LeBron went to L.A. because of business opportunity.
Listen, y'all, that doesn't matter when you deliver the
To the
championship.
fan,
He delivered the championship. That's what matters.
That indoor championship, like a bunch of plants.
That's very difficult. That was very difficult. That's very difficult.
Wait, hold on.
To be in the bubble
You
restricted all
don't-
this.
Take that
you
whole
don't count
season.
the bubble?
I hate the bubble.
Okay, you got to count it, though,
I
right?
don't count anything that happened.
Oh,
that year.
my Lord.
I'm sorry.
You lucky I wasn't on radio against y'all on this subject. No, you got to count that.
I give LeBron great regard and great kudos for some of his titles, especially in Cleveland, where what he did was unbelievably mind-boggling. But that whole season was a farce, that whole thing. It was like a bunch of geraniums. I mean, give me a break.
A couple of things.
Come on, that whole season was awful.
Couple of things.
Don't
bring up the Cleveland championship, and don't bring up that stimulus package that the league gave LeBron and the Cavaliers by suspending Draymond, and then Bogut and Iguodala got
get suspended.
Oh, please. They got hurt in Game 5, and just then we're going to take them out in 5.
Look at the roster he won with, though.
Wait a minute. Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, what are you talking about?
I mean, come on.
Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson. They had a nice group.
He had Irving.
And Kevin Love, Kevin Love was a nice player.
He's all right.
I don't think you look at him and you think of Los Angeles as where is the shining moment of LeBron's career.
Sure, of course not. Of course not.
What is the shining moment of LeBron's career in your mind?
Well, to me, I'm not going to lie to you. You're asking the wrong person, because I love this first championship in Miami.
He loves Miami.
But they were disappointing in Miami for the whole stay. You know what? You need to win more.
4 straight trips to the finals and 2 titles back to back. That's a disappointment.
They set up the team. It was basically hand-delivered that they were going to get there each year. And you know what? They split the baby.
Well, all right, they split the baby, but at least they split it. That's number one. Number two, Dwayne Wade was not healthy for the last one. It's not like they lost when they were fully loaded and healthy. Dwayne Wade did, and he played hurt. Give him credit for that. Wasn't no load management there. He played hurt. He tried. He couldn't do it.
The best thing I think he did in his career was what he accomplished, dragging teams to the finals that really couldn't win. But that he dragged there that should have lost in the first round. I mean, that were just awful teams.
Well, what are you
and
talking
he was able
about
to
the
do
Eastern
that.
Conference at that time,
Hey,
Mike
but
Francesa?
still,
I mean, you had Toronto with DeMar DeRozan as their leader.
He had
You
an
had
awful
Indiana
team, though.
with Paul George, even though he was a young star. But, I mean, come on now.
But he had
the
an
path to
awful
resistance
roster.
wasn't that great.
But it's an awful roster that he had, and he still got there, and he delivered. To me, that's what I'll remember about him. But the thing I think about him more than anything else is this guy, at this age and his whole career, has had the pride and the work ethic to keep himself in great shape. And he plays hard all the time.
He doesn't cheat you.
I don't like him sitting out games.
Right.
But he hustles. He plays defense. He chases loose balls. He does it the right way. He plays hard.
And it's rare that he misses a bunch of games. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. We don't like the fact that
he's not Kawhi Leonard.
He doesn't do that, okay? And I'll tell you this. I do view LeBron as a scorer because when you average 27 points per game, you average 27 points per game.
He's a great passer, great rebounder. He was a very good defender in the top of his career. He can do everything. He was just not a great foul shooter. He was not a great make the last shot guy.
Definitely
That's not who he is. That's just
I agree.
not
I
who
agree
he
with
was.
that. And he also
We
had
have Reggie Miller for
No,
that.
disagree.
And he also had that Dallas series where he played horrendous.
In the fourth quarter. Four consecutive fourth quarters.
He was terrible.
Exactly.
Let's be fair. He was terrible.
But other than Jordan, they've all had their moments.
Bird didn't.
No, listen. Larry Bird's one of the greatest players of all time.
I think he's better than LeBron.
What?
He didn't have a better career.
Not a better career.
You know,
he wasn't better.
Hold on now.
But listen,
hold on.
Larry healthy was as good as it gets.
In a best-of-7 series in their prime, you want Larry Bird or you want LeBron?
Healthy back?
Healthy?
Healthy back.
LeBron.
Yeah! No!
Yes.
It's Bird!
Better all-around player.
Mike Francesa, I am so proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Hey, Larry's guy was going to get 35.
Yes.
But Larry wasn't going to come up short.
Larry
He was
couldn't
gonna
guard a
make his
lamppost.
shots.
Larry's one of the great players of all time, but he didn't guard people. He played passing lanes. He got his steals. He was smart, great rebounder, but he did not have
Great
he didn't have the
passer.
ability to play great
But
defense.
his competitiveness in a big game, he never showed up small in a big game. When healthy. When healthy.
Listen, if you ask me top 10, if you ask me who's number 6, Larry Bird.
I'm putting a little
On
higher
my
than
top 10.
Gentlemen, may I
go
chime
ahead.
in here? They do call me Stephen Naismith for a reason. Let me tell you something.
Who's they?
That would be, there's many, many, many. Here's the deal. I've said this to Doggy before. I'll take Larry Bird any day of the week in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, deadly.
Not for the first 46. They count.
Yeah, but he could do
LeBron, Larry
everything.
Bird wasn't LeBron James.
But he played the game. He saw the game faster than anybody else.
Okay, but he couldn't do what
Great
LeBron
passer.
James could do.
No, he didn't have that kind of
All
athletic
right, then.
ability.
That's what we're
Okay?
talking
No,
about.
he didn't. Listen,
There's a lot of people that can see. You can be a visionary, but if you can't
I
execute,
didn't
what difference
put
does
him
it
ahead
make?
of LeBron James. To me, there's 5 guys that stand out above everybody else.
Okay.
3 centers, Russell, Wilt, and Jabbar, and Michael and LeBron. To me, the top 10 start at 6. Those 5 are in the top 5.
Absolutely.
By themselves.
Okay.
Now, here's your problem with Wilt, Mike.
Oh, you can't take Wilt out. Come on now.
He had too many spots in his career.
Wilt?
Game 7, looking for Willis.
Wilt,
When he came up small against Bill Russell.
I don't understand the end of the 69-70.
That's another
I
one.
don't understand
How about the thing he
what
took
happened in
himself
the
out?
Garden.
All right,
Hey,
gentlemen.
here's the amazing thing. He got 45 in Game 6.
And then he did nothing in Game 7.
He did nothing in Game 7.
Hey, how about the series against Boston
can't
in
forget
Game
that.
7 when he took himself out
I
of the
can't
game?
understand Wilt, but remember.
That's why I don't
Right
put him
then.
out.
Wilt could do it. Wilt got 55 rebounds.
Oh, I know that.
Wilt averaged 50 points a game.
And then
Coach.
we bring up people like LeBron, for example. LeBron is a champion. LeBron, to me, is top 2, Mount Rushmore of basketball, to be revered forever in the perpetuity. But here's the deal. You did lose 6 NBA Finals. And the thing about Jordan, who lost 0, 0, Jordan just gave you the impression that there was nothing that he wouldn't do, legally or illegally, for crying out loud, to prevent that from happening to him. It wasn't acceptable. It wasn't something that you resigned yourself to. It wasn't plausible in his eyes that something like that was happening. It's not going to happen. When you talk about ultra competitors, you bring up Brady, yes, but you also bring up somebody like Jordan. It's not to knock anybody else, because they're all up there. It's just that there's a couple of people or a few that stand on the Mount Rushmore of that category. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.